The war fought from 1914 to 1918, which we call World War I, was the greatest catastrophe in the history of the world. This war not only took millions of lives but also changed the map of the world. In today's video, we will learn how this war began, which major powers were involved, and what impact it had on the world. World War I began on June 28, 1914, when the Austrian Crown Prince Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated by a Serbian nationalist. The assassination was a small spark, but behind it was the hatred and hostility that had existed between the major powers of Europe for years. Austria declared war on Serbia, and then gradually all the major powers aligned themselves against each other. There were two major groups in the war. KCAP 1 Central Powers, Germany, Austria-Hungary, Ottoman Empire, Turkey. KCAP 2 Allied Powers, Great Britain, France, Russia, and later the United States. Europe was a powder keg at the time, and the alliances dragged everyone into the war. The largest part of the war was fought on the Western Front in Europe, especially on the territory of France and Belgium. The trench warfare became famous here, where soldiers would sit in the mud for months. Major battles. Battle of Marne, 1914. Germany was stopped near France. Battle of Verdun, 1916. More than 300,000 soldiers were killed or wounded. Battle of Somme, 1916. Big attack by Britain, but losses were very high. There were also heavy battles between Russia and Germany on the Eastern Front. World War I saw the first use of machine guns, tanks, poison gas, and airplanes. This was the time when warfare technology first claimed human lives on a large scale. Thousands of soldiers were blinded and injured by poison gas attacks. At first, the United States stayed out of the war, but when Germany began attacking American ships in 1917 and incited Mexico against the United States with the Zimmerman telegram, the United States entered the war directly. American troops and resources gave the Allies new strength. In 1918, Germany and its allies began to weaken. The war ended on November 11, 1918, with an agreement known as Armistice Day. As a result of World War I, about 10 million soldiers and 7 million civilians were killed. The European economy was destroyed. 4 major empires ended: the German Empire, the Russian Tsarist Empire, the Ottoman Empire, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles was signed, humiliating Germany and imposing heavy fines. This humiliation and anger of Germany later led to World War II. Friends, this was the story of World War I, which is not just a war, but a lesson for the whole world that wars of hatred and power only bring destruction. If you liked this video, subscribe to the channel, and in the next video we will see the story of World War II. Thank you.